Hey there guys, it's Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, and today is episode 2 of Going Ballistic. So before I get started, I want to tell you guys, be sure to watch all the way to the end because I got a little special thing going on and you don't want to miss out. So let's go ahead and jump right into what we got going on today. So what are we doing this year? Well, we're taking a look at some really cool pellets from JSB, this Predator International here in the US. They're the distributor, and they've had a pellet that's been around for a long time. Our first episode was about that pellet. It was the Predator Polymag. The whole episode was about respect the Polymag. Well, this episode, we're talking about the Polymag again, and we're still going to give a lot of respect to the Polymag. But instead of in 22 and 25, we're kicking it up to 30 and 35. So guys, we're talking about a super lethal pellet, but now in a big bore category. Now to shoot this, we're using the JSAR Raptor. So thank you to obviously Predator, thank you to JSAR here with the Raptor. Why are we using this? Because we're able to use one gun for the whole series. Never been able to do that before, and this we can just swap the barrel out, 22, 25, 30, and 35. We're able to use the same platform. That's very, very cool. And also, I got to say thank you to ClearBallistics because that's what we're shooting these things into that kind of gives us the idea of what this would do on game. Lastly, ATN Optics. They are just an awesome option for an electronic sight, whether it's day, night, or if you want to go thermal. Thermal is awesome, by the way. And this rig, when we're all said and done with this series, I'm putting the thermal on here, and this is going to be my Coyote rig. So with all of that said, let's jump into the 30 and 35 cal Polymags, and we're going to shoot some ballistics gel. So while we're showing you some very cool ballistics, let's talk about what we're getting out of this rifle and the, like say, the 30 cal Polymag. So we're looking at a 44.75 grain projectile doing 970 feet per second. And that is basically turned down. Guys, that's just turned down. You can imagine if you got some nice slugs, you could really kind of really push this. So we're 970, 44.75 grain pellet. That's 93.5 and some change foot-pounds. That is smoking fast. So when that hits the gel, you can imagine it does a ton of damage. As we can see, it just makes a bleh. I mean, it just works so awesome. In fact, we couldn't just shoot it once. We had to keep shooting it because it was just that much fun. And you just see this tremendous wound channel and all of this devastation. The cool thing about the 30 at this power level into that medium is it flattens out really flat. Like before, some of the smaller calibers kind of would go cone shape. It would sort of roll back. The 30 and actually the 35 just flattened completely flat out. So you start with a point and then you have this big flat space, dumps all this energy, and the 30 didn't even pass through one block. So what we're seeing is a ton of energy getting dumped in a very short space. It's exactly what you want in a hunting pellet, actually. So now if we go to the 35, well, the 35 is just a beast. Plain and simple, we're talking about 81.01 grains, doing about 863 feet per second. We're right at 134 foot-pounds. Now, when 134 foot-pounds slams into a ballistics gel, you get a massive wound channel, and it is awesome. You can see, you get this massive gaping hole of devastation, and that's what you want. I mean, if you want a seriously lethal pellet that drops game with one shot, you want to impart as much energy as possible. The 35 cal, again, this is really turned down. I don't know what I could get if I cranked it up, but I also want to keep accuracy. So pellets, they do have like this space they want to live in, and we're trying to find that sort of bleeding edge. But right now we're getting that 134 foot-pounds, which is pretty awesome. And you can see what we're getting out of the blocks. It is impressive. Now, a little side note. It's Christmas Day, and I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays. So if you notice from episode 1, well, the intro, episode 1, and today, things are a little bit different. The reason is, well, we actually were waiting for some parts to come in to shoot the 35. We needed a different air stripper and a different moderator so that we didn't blow out the small bore moderator. So we got that in, and so this video is actually being shot last. We've shot all the others, and this is the last one. So that means the stuff back here has changed, and here's a little holiday special for you. I want you guys to go in the comments and tell me all the things that are different from like the intro in episode 1 to today. Tell me all the things that are different. Put it in the comments. And I'm going to pick somebody at random, and we're going to send them some free JSB pellets. It's going to be the Polymags or Hades, something like that, maybe some slugs. But we're going to get you guys out some free, fun stuff to shoot. So go into the comments and let me know all the things that are different, and I'm going to pick some person that's going to win some very cool JSB pellets and ammo. So guys, that's it for episode 2, Respect the Polymag. 30 or 35, you're getting some amazing devastation out of these pellets. They work really, really well. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors for this series, JSAR, ClearBallistics, ATN, and of course, the big one is Predator International, JSB Pellets. Guys, that's it for now. So stay tuned for next month. We got episode 3 coming out with more very cool stuff from JSB Pellets and Predator International. Thanks for watching.